So my name is CCNeverender. Nice to meet you.
I am HotShotWire. It's also nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you kind of joined a community at a time when I was starting to kind of phase out. So HotShotGewd was something that I heard about, but it was like too confusing, and there was so much going on in the Discord. I ended up muting it, and so I kind of didn't follow along. So that's kind of like the last of my memory there. So you play a big part in this video, even if you're not a speedrunner, mainly because you found a lot of stuff that's like really interesting and really helpful for the run. So
Thank you.
yeah. So you don't do runs, right? You just do glitch
No.
hunting.
I only do glitch. I do runs of other games, but in Fable it's only glitch hunting.
Okay. Do you have any plans to do runs or no?
Maybe off the prison skip, because when I enter prison during a run, like all my motivation drop, and I just wanna stop, go do something else. So maybe.
It's pretty fair. Prison's really dumb.
It's really depressing.
Yeah. We'll find it one day, maybe. I'll get to that in a minute. So do you do glitch hunting for other games, or is it just Fable?
I do glitch hunting for other games as well. Mainly,
what other games?
So I do it for mainly all the games I have an interest in currently, which is Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and a mod for Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy called Escape Plan 4, the Lord of Rings Battle for Middle Earth, an RTS game, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which was just recently released.
Yeah, I think I saw that on your YouTube channel. You had something there.
I also do the other Fable games, like Fable 2 and Fable 3, and even a little bit in Fable Anniversary recently.
Okay. Yeah, I think I remember saying, well, you found the prison skip in Anniversary, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So what is there a lot of crossover between the two games, Anniversary and TLC?
Well,
No?
strat-wise, yes, but from my glitch hunting, no.
Okay. So it's like they're a little bit different. They're just a little bit too different.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking, but it just seemed like I remember hearing about Edom mode, and Edom mode works in both of them. And that kind of made me think like, oh, maybe these games aren't as different as I think they are, but maybe they are just enough different.
They work in both games, Edom mode, but they are also slightly different. Like in the Lost Chapters, you can carry all versions of Edom mode. There are currently 3 that you can carry over saves. You cannot do that in Anniversary. You can't carry over Edom mode through saves. Not to the same extent, in a way.
Okay. So just sort of wind back time a little bit. You found a glitch called HotShotGewd. Can you explain to me what that glitch is?
So technically, it's on a technicality really hard to explain, but I'll try and explain it as easy as I can, so it still makes sense. Essentially, you buy. Let's take the spell Assassin's Rush, for example, which you can buy immediately at the end of guild training. So Assassin's Rush costs. We'll go into the exact cost and how it works like that later, but you buy level 2 for the cost of level 1. So you spend 400 experience on both level 1 of Assassin's Rush and level 2 of Assassin's Rush, and you can do this at the start of the game. How you do it is you buy a level 1 of Assassin's Rush, then you sell it, then you sell Assassin's Rush. But when you press sell on it, a prompt appears that says, "Are you sure?" And if you press yes on that prompt just before it has become, it's fully materialized, so it's still slightly transparent, and you press yes on that while it's still slightly transparent and spam D, which is also the button you can use to buy spells, you can actually buy the same spell again for the same cost before it has reverted back to its previous level.
That's pretty nuts.
That's the best I can explain it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I know that, but I was just trying to get it for the video.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to put it, because you can buy the second spell for the same price as the first one, or I guess you can, yeah, as the previous one, I should say.
Yeah.
But that, I guess, yeah. So that puts you in the negative experience, right?
So if you only have at the start of at the end of Guild Training, you have 600 general experience, and
Mhm.
Assassin's Rush level 1 costs 400. So
Yeah,
if
so
you
it'd be
buy it
800.
twice, you spend 400 twice basically, and
Mhm.
it puts you into the negative. So you're 200 negative experience at that point.
Okay. All right. It's weird how that works, but hey, there you go. I was actually just talking to Raheem, and he was telling me that you can also use that to buy Berserk 4 without the alignment.
Yes. So it's like buying the same level of the spell twice. So you can have a so it's only the last level of a alignment based spell that is alignment protected. So you have to be fully good, fully able to buy it. So
Mhm.
if you can buy level 3, but you can't buy level 4. But since you buy level 3 twice, technically, you get level 4.
Okay.
So you bypass the alignment that way.
Does that let you buy Physical Shield 4 as
Yes.
well?
Yes. It works on all alignment based spells.
What I meant was that, does it lock you out normally, or because normally if you buy Berserk 4 the normal way, you can't buy
Oh,
Physical Shield
yeah.
3 the normal way.
You can buy it still. Yes, you can still buy it.
Okay. So that doesn't like tick the box that says you can't buy that.
No.
Okay. Interesting. I guess because you're not doing it the normal way.
Exactly.
Okay. Neat. So I think I don't know how familiar you are with the actual route itself, but how often did they use Hotshot Glitch in the route?
They use it at the start of the run and before Arena.
Okay.
I think Reem is working on Assassin's Rush level 3 at end of Orchard. I think
He
it
was
was
telling
that.
me.
Yeah. So it's currently like 2 places. And after Arena as well, if you don't have enough experience, just buy everything. Manually,
Gotcha.
I think.
That sounds about right. That's what I would think. Is that you would just use it a couple times and get all the upgrades that you don't have enough for.
Exactly.
That makes it a lot safer though, which is really nice. So how did you come across Hotshot Glitch? Like, what is your sort of overall strategy for finding new glitches?
Well, I guess that's like when I play games, I generally notice weird things happening, and then I like try and see if I can replicate that or do something with that. But for Hotshot Glitch, I actually don't remember how I got to the point where I was testing the what happened that made me go test the experience menu, but I was looking for a way to do something that would make the quest start prompt during Graveyard Path to not appear.
Mm-hmm.
And something there led me to go try the experience menu, but I cannot remember what that is.
Interesting. It's like not even related at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, you know what? It was meant to be, I guess. I don't know. That's always interesting. I love hearing the stories behind how glitches are found, because a lot of times it's like really weird, where it's like, yeah, I was running through this area, and then all of a sudden I saw something happen, and then I tried it, and then all of a sudden it worked. It's like, oh hey, that's
Yes.
just by some weird chance the stars aligned and you were in the right place in the right time, and it just happened that you were able to see something, and then you were able to replicate it.
Yeah, such things are really cool, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Hotshot Glitch is kind of forgotten to time, I guess. It's a cool glitch. I like that. It's a really interesting feature, and it makes things a lot safer, and the route makes the route cooler. So I'm always down for that.
So when I first found Hotshot Glitch, I took a picture of me having negative experience and sent to Adam,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Uh huh." cool, whatever. And then I made a video about it, and it was like, and his reaction changed completely.
Mm-hmm. I think he just didn't understand the context of the negative experience.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't realize you had just spent money you don't have.
Yeah.
All right. That's sick. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about Edom mode. You have been doing a lot of work with sort of playing around with that, I think, right?
Yes.
What do you think Edom mode could lead to? Just, I guess, I tell you what, go ahead and explain Edom mode to the viewers out there. I have a very vague idea of what it is based on your videos, but go ahead and give me a little brief overview if you can.
Okay, so there are 3 different versions of Edom mode. I will should I explain like how you activate each version, or just overall say what it is?
I would say just overall, just say what it is.
Okay, so there are 3 versions of Edom mode, and they all have the same. They all basically work the same. You disable map scripts like transition triggers. You can't interact with doors, and if you interact with a bookcase, it doesn't need to have a book in it or anything. But if you interact with it, there is no close button, so you can't actually close it, and you're soft locked, so you have to restart the game there.
Ooh.
And all Edom mode versions in Fable chapters can be carried over saves. So you can actually trigger Edom mode in one save, then load another save, and then disable it there. So an instance where this can be used is if you want to how should I say it? So there is something called Edom mode version 3 that if you have a trophy active, while you go into a transition trigger and press escape, just as you're about to get you have stopped showing off your trophy prompt, then you will be in Edom mode for the duration of the trophy. But if you load another save, it can be any save. You'll be in Edom mode, and if you activate a trophy on that save, you will go through the transition trigger that you first initiated Edom mode on. So you can basically warp from one location to another.
Using save manipulations, not saving manipulations, but by saving and loading a different file.
Yeah. So you can like have. So if you have a save that's that's in the Northern Waste, and you do Edom mode v3 into Archon's Folly, and then load the first save you have, the earliest save you have with a trophy, you can go to Archon's Folly on a save that has just completed Wasp Queen, that has only completed Wasp Queen.
Yeah.
Which is normally impossible.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. It's a shame that we can't do that as like, I think it'd be really funny if there was an any percent category that was like any percent glitched, where you could just do that. You just create a save file in Archon's Folly and then start a new file and then like ask Child to go fight Dragon Jack.
Yeah, cool. I actually have a better example that's used in 100%. Maybe I should use that instead, because there's actual video footage of that.
Because that one's actually useful, right?
Yeah, it's actually useful. So with Edom mode v3, as I said, you can disable Edom mode basically disables all map scripts. It also all cutscene triggers, everything. It disables everything, all transition triggers as well. So if you do Edom mode v3 into the transition trigger leading to lookout point, and then before the trophy runs out, you go and move the guard that is protecting Barstan North out of the way, because his cutscene trigger is linked to him. So if he moves away, the trigger effect custom also moves away. So basically, move him during Eti mode. When Eti mode runs out, he will still be in a different position, and you can just go straight into Bowser North at the start of the game, right after Wasp Queen. This is
pretty
used
cool.
in 100% to go a little bit faster.
And that's mainly to buy the Solo's Greatsword early, or
It is that is correct, but it's also used to get a 30-gram or 50-gram fish from Barson Yale, because different areas have a different weight multiplier, and that
Okay.
is the easiest and fastest point to reach, where it can give you a 50 kilogram fish, I think it was.
Okay.
Or 50 gram, I don't know.
I think 50 kilogram would probably be a bigger fish than 50 grams.
I don't know what you need to complete the fishing competition.
Let's just say it's 50 kilograms.
Yeah, okay, so it's 50 kilograms. Sounds about right.
Okay, so you go to Bowerstone Jail and then do it there. Okay, that makes more sense, because normally, yeah, okay, interesting. Well, there you go. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the fishing competition. That makes more sense. Okay. So we talked about prison skip.
Yes.
I've heard talk from Edom that Edom mode will be the key to a lot of the big glitches in the future. He thinks it has a lot of potential to sort of be the future of some of the big glitches that are going to come.
It does.
I hear that you have something in the works for a prison skip idea that you want to try out.
Yes, it's ridiculously hard on this exact spot, though, so we never know if it's gonna happen or not.
Right.
So what that is something I discovered a month after I joined the Fable Discord, was that can bring a trophy into prison, and with Eti mode, you can then use this trophy to warp out of prison during prison. So you can go anywhere you have, any area you have unlocked, while still on the prison quest, while you're supposed to be in your cell.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of neat, but sadly it doesn't work like in Anniversary, where you can just warp to Litchfield Graveyard and have the quest end. Because when an autosave, I think, is made or loaded, it has been made, I think it's made, all the quest resets, all the quests you're on are reset.
Mm-hmm.
So all the progress you've made on that quest is reset when an autosave is loaded.
Mm-hmm.
That was conflicting. I said, let me start that one over.
Okay.
That was conflicting. I said when an autosave is made, every progress set, and I said when an autosave is loaded. That was a small detail. It's
all good. If you want to go and take another crack at that.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
Go better for me. So something I discovered back a month after I first joined the Fable Discord was that you can, I think it was a month at least, you can bring a trophy into the prison cell with you right after Yak has captured you. And with Eti mode V3 to be more specific, you can use this trophy to warp out of your prison cell while you're on the prison escape quest.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, that doesn't work like in Anniversary, where you can just warp to Litchfield Graveyard and just had a quest finish. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
So instead, what I have in mind is we are gonna delete prison or something like that, and
just get rid of it.
It's not too far-fetched actually, because in Fable TLC and Anniversary, we can delete quests. It is by getting the quest fail prompt, like in Lost Trader, when you kill one of the traders you're supposed to protect or escort, you'll get a quest fail prompt when one of them dies.
Mm-hmm.
If you get this quest fail prompt and then like a frame after rolls into a transition trigger, the leaving quest area prompt will not be there, and you'll be transitioned to the next zone. If you start another quest after you get this quest fail prompt, you'll get an autosave. And if you load that autosave by pressing reload on the quest fail prompt after autosave, you will have deleted the quest from your quest book, active quests.
Mm-hmm.
But all the triggers and things are there. You just never start it again. So if we warp out of prison with Edma V3 into Abandoned Road while on the quest Silver Quest, Lost Trader, and Trader Rescue, we can then go all the way through the Abandoned Road up to Twin Blaze Camp and shoot the trader we're supposed to bring back to the start of the quest, Lost Trader. And when he dies, the quest fail prompt will appear, and you want to roll into Twin Blaze Camp. That should delete both. That should delete Lost Trader, and maybe it will delete Prisoner Escape as well, or it will make us able to go through all the quest zones still being on Prison Escape, which might mean that we can do Prison Escape out of order.
Interesting.
That was a lot of information, and it's just a theory.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in there, and I don't know. I still think it's an interesting idea. If nothing else, I'll personally condense that information. But
Yeah.
So if you can delete, let's just say that you can delete the Prison Escape quest. Does that mean you can go and activate the next quest on the gold quest line?
So the next quest is Gateway to Hook Coast, which is triggered when you reach Litchfield Graveyard with your mother.
Mm-hmm.
So that depends. There are 3 things that can happen when you delete the gold quest.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't know, because we've never been able to delete a gold quest before, because deleting a gold quest is very specific in the Lost chapters.
Yep.
So it might trigger next quest immediately, which is the best solution, the best we can hope for.
Mm-hmm.
Second is that it might just make it so we can teleport to Litchfield Graveyard, go in through prison from the way we entered originally, and get our mother, and go back out to Kraken and kill Kraken, and finish the quest. Or it will do absolutely nothing, and we have wasted all our hours trying to get this deleted quest, which is appearing to be impossible, but it is possible because we can delete other quests.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, we'll never know until we try, right?
Exactly. Those are my theories, at least right now.
Okay. I'm excited to see what happens.
There might be the one-off chance that it just unlocks every other quest in the game, so you can just go to the quest table and pick them all up. But that is wishful thinking.
Yeah, that sounds like wishful thinking. I don't think
it is very wishful thinking.
But yeah, we won't really know until we don't know what happens until we'll try, because this has never happened before. So
exactly.
Okay. All right. So besides Prison Skip, do you think that so Edom was saying that it's going to be like the key to all the future big time saves and glitches and things. Do you have any other theoretical ideas sort of in your mind at all, or?
Yeah. So with Adamo V2, you can kind of store prompts. So if you're in Edema V2, I think it was Edema V2, and I think you had to be in Edema for it. Oh jeez. So there is a way to store prompts in your trophy.
Oh, so whenever you
That-
activate the trophy, it comes up again?
I'm actually gonna go watch my video. I'm gonna go watch. I don't want to misinform everyone.
Yeah. Past HotShotWire is good, but current HotShotWire is forgotten.
I played too much Jedi Fallen Order. Nice, YouTube isn't responding. Perfect timing. But there was a way that you could like store the. I'm just gonna stop talking before I say something completely ridiculous.
I'm gonna edit this down a little bit, so
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna eat a pretzel. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother explaining that. That is so confusing.
Okay, well,
That is weird. That is so confusing. Basically, swap two prompts with each other.
oh, interesting.
So no, I will try and explain it. It's probably not gonna be used in the video because it's completely useless right now.
Okay.
Still. So if you activate your trophy as you enter leave quest area prompt. If you activate your trophy as you enter a transition trigger that is quest locked, so you get the are you sure you want to leave this area, and you get the reload options or the stay option.
Right.
You will, instead of getting that prompt, reload or stay, you will get your trophy prompt. And if you press middle mouse button, which is help, and then press stay while so if you press help, you will not get the continuation of that prompt where it tells you what to do with the trophy. Instead, you will get the leave quest area prompt, and you want to press no on that. Then if you like go to buy a house and you press no there, you will be teleported back to transition trigger because stay will be activated from the or if you want to leave this quest zone. And if you then roll into the trigger again, you will get rent out buy this marital home. So you basically switch the prompts with each other.
Yeah. Interesting. But you said it has no use right now?
It has no use right now. I
Okay.
mean, I'm hoping that it could be used to like wrong prompt. So basically, you get the throw away the mask, Jack's mask prompt at the start of the
Oh.
game. That would make the game 10 minutes long.
Whoa.
But there's no data to support that. being
Dude,
possible right now.
what if you could do that like halfway through the game? You just skip it. Like right before you get to prison, you just get the throw the Jack's Max away. Whoop! There you go. Ta-da.
Hopefully before Arena, because that's another $100 in my pocket.
Oh, there you go. Have you gotten any bounties or?
I have not gotten any bounties from Fable Law chapters. No,
Okay. Are you trying to?
I am trying very hard.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad that the bounties have had some effect, because one of the things I think about bounties is that there's like people are interested, but they don't have the skill to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of people out there who are like, "Oh, I would love to figure out a way to do that, but I just don't know how to get there." And so like, bounties can be kind of ineffective because nobody has the ability to do that. But if someone has the ability and they're interested, then it's like, boom, now bounties are useful because now you're motivating the right people.
exactly.
So, okay. Well, I think that's it. I've held your time up here long enough. I don't have any more questions. Do you have anything that you would like to say before we end it here? Like, is there
I don't
anything that I
know.
haven't mentioned?
It was like Adam mentioning the bounty that made me join the Fable Discord.
I haven't talked to him yet, so he has not mentioned, but you are welcome to tell me.
Okay, so 2018 or ESA summer 2018, Etam did a run where at the end he mentioned two bounties,
Mhm.
Graveyard Path and Prison Skip, where if you they're $250 each.
Mhm.
And I had watched. I don't think that was my first Fable run I was watching, but because I knew about rolling on all that. But I watched that run, and at the end, I heard him mention that. So, like, I don't know, 2 weeks, a month after that, I joined the Discord, and within a day, I had found someone clip past the tomb in Circle of the Dead, which was previously not known, because it's a very precise angle, actually.
Mhm.
And that's basically my entry into the Fable Discord.
What an entrance.
That was quite an entrance, actually. And then I slowly started finding small things that aren't necessarily used in runs, but there were new things that could potentially be used for skips in the future, like bringing your trophy into prison.
Yeah, that one seems to have a lot of potential because that allows you to have your spells and stuff back, right?
Yeah, during Eta mode. So the trophy is only in your inventory during Eta mode, which is
Oh, okay.
kind of odd. But yeah, and then I don't know what the next big thing I found was HotShotWire glitch at the start of 2019. But
Yep.
yeah, that was my interest into the Fable Discord. Just being interested in bounties.
There you go.
And I also had played the game previously, so I already knew a little bit about it, but no speed tech or anything like that.
Okay, I got you. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you found your way to the Discord and that you made some waves, because
Yeah,
you definitely made some really interesting. You found some interesting glitches, and I'm interested in see what you do next.
it is one of the best Discord communities I've ever been in.
Yeah, man. I was just talking to Raheem, and he was telling me that it's a really small, tight knit group, and I have to agree with it. All the Fable
Yeah.
boys are good people.
Yeah, all of them are fantastic. If
Yeah.
only all speed communities was that good.
Well, they can't all be perfect.
Oh, tell me about it.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for this one. So, Hotshot, thanks for talking to me. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here.
Thank you for interviewing me.
My pleasure. All right, hang on.